universal mind is a vast, mysterious force, so boundless, so powerful, that its true potential is beyond human comprehension. Its ability to create, to manifest, and to transform is unparalleled. It is not just all intelligence, but all substance. And within this mind lies the seed of every possibility, waiting to be harnessed and shaped into whatever form we desire. But how do we, mere mortals, tap into this boundless well of power and achieve the effects we crave? To understand this, consider the nature of electricity. Ask any electrician, and they will tell you that electricity is nothing more than a form of motion. Its effects, whether they manifest as heat, light, power, or music, depend entirely on the mechanism to which it is attached. The same principle applies to thought, for thought is nothing but mind in motion, and like electricity, its effects are determined by the mechanism to which it is applied. This, right here, is the secret of all mental power. It's not about the thoughts themselves, it's about the mechanism, the precision, the focus, the application. And this mechanism, this incredible piece of divine engineering that we possess, was crafted by a creator far greater than any human inventor. We marvel at the genius of Edison, Bell, and Marconi, whose inventions have rendered time, place, and space mere figures of speech. Yet have you ever truly considered the genius of the mind, the mechanism that surpasses all others? We examine the machinery that tills our fields and powers our vehicles. Yet most of us remain in utter ignorance of the greatest mechanism ever created, the human brain. Within this organ lies a world of wonder, a universe of possibilities. We live and move within a mental world that is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. This world responds to our desires with the exact strength of our purpose and the depth of our faith. But here's the catch. Our purpose must align with the laws of our being. It must be creative, constructive, powerful. And our faith, it must generate a current strong enough to bring that purpose into reality. As thy faith is, so be it unto thee. A truth stamped with the rigor of scientific test. The effects we see in the world around us are nothing more than the actions and reactions of our thoughts upon the universal. Our brain is the conduit through which this interaction occurs. It's the mechanism that translates thought into reality. Think about that. Every piece of art that moves you, every melody that stirs your soul, every vision of beauty you cherish, they all exist within your mind first. Without the corresponding pattern in your brain, these wonders would be meaningless. Your brain is a world in itself, a universe teeming with potential. It's an embryonic cosmos, ready to evolve and expand whenever necessity demands it. Understanding this is not just a philosophical insight, it's a scientific truth. It's the key to unlocking the incredible mechanism within you, the mechanism that has the power to alter your reality. Consider the nervous system, a vast electric circuit with its own battery of cells, generating the force of life. The white matter acts as insulated wires, conveying impulses and desires through the body's mechanism. The spinal cord, that great highway of sensation and motion, channels messages to and from the brain, while the blood, coursing through veins and arteries, renews energy and strength. The structure of your body rests on this framework, all clothed in the delicate beauty of the skin. This is your temple, the temple of the living God. And you, the individual I, are given control over it. The results you achieve depend entirely on your understanding of this mechanism and how you choose to wield it. Every thought you have sets your brain cells in motion, First, the substance of your thought resists. It doesn't want to change. But with enough refinement, enough concentration, that substance will yield, bending to your will, manifesting your desires perfectly. Your mind can exert this influence over every part of your body, eliminating any undesirable effect with precision and power. Grasp this truth, and you'll gain an understanding of the laws that govern the mental world. This knowledge is invaluable, for it sharpens your discernment, clarifies your vision, and amplifies your power. The man who looks within instead of without will inevitably harness these mighty forces, forces that will shape his destiny and bring him into harmony with all that is strong, desirable, and good. But the key to unlocking this power lies in attention. Concentration is the most vital skill for developing mental strength. Its possibilities are so astounding that they may seem impossible to the uninitiated. But make no mistake, attention is the hallmark of every successful person. It is the highest personal achievement you can attain. Imagine the rays of the sun passing through a magnifying glass. They possess no particular strength as long as the glass is moving. But hold that glass steady. Focus those rays on a single point, and they will burn through anything. Your thoughts work the same way. Scatter them across many objects, and they lose their power. Focus them on one purpose, and nothing is impossible. Some might dismiss this as simplistic, but try it. Try concentrating your thoughts on a single object or purpose for just 10 minutes. You'll find your mind wandering, scattering, losing focus. And each time it does, the power dissipates. By the end of the 10 minutes, you'll have gained nothing. But through practice, you can develop the power of sustained attention. This power is the key to overcoming any obstacle, the key to success in any endeavor. Begin with simple exercises. Take a photograph, examine it closely, note every detail. Then close your eyes and try to recreate it in your mind. If you can see it clearly, you've succeeded. If not, try again until you can. This is the first step, the preparation of the soil. Once mastered, you'll be ready to sow the seeds of greatness. The power of attention will enable you to control your mental moods, your attitudes, your entire consciousness. Great minds know this. They withdraw from the noise of the world, retreating into silence, to plan, to think, to generate the right mental states. Successful people demonstrate this truth time and time again. It pays to stay connected to the thoughts of other successful individuals. A single idea can be worth a fortune, but only if you're receptive, only if you're in the right mental frame to receive it. The greatest minds know this. They align themselves with the universal mind, learning the unity of all things, mastering the principles of thought. This shift in thinking is transforming lives, multiplying results, and altering conditions. Circumstances and environment bend to the will of those who grow mentally and spiritually. As you evolve, so does your reality. Growth follows knowledge. Action follows inspiration. Opportunity follows perception. It is always the spiritual first, then the transformation into the infinite possibilities of achievement. You are not just an individual. You are a channel for the universal. Your possibilities are inexhaustible. Thought is the process by which you absorb the spirit of power and embed it within your consciousness. With persistent practice, these principles will become second nature, and the master key to the storehouse of universal truth will be yours. We live in a world where human suffering is driven by physical disease and mental anxiety. These torments are the result of violating natural law, but the darkness is beginning to lift. As it does, the miseries of ignorance are falling away. Knowledge is power. Understanding is freedom. And with the master key in hand, you will unlock the limitless potential of your mind, transforming your life and shaping your destiny.